noise for reading, but it shouldn't be a problem. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mark. This is Life's Too Hard. We all feel like that sometimes. That's why I wrote these books. Spiriting Around, a modern guide to finding yourself, which is really about how to be an adult. CLAQ, C-L-A-Q, Creating Love and Asking Questions, because life is a question machine, which is about how to work with God. And Self-Respect, the solution to unsolvable problems, which is about how to keep a fair balance between yourself and creation. These books are available as ebooks online or can be ordered at your local bookstore. I'm going to read to you from them, starting with Spiriting Around. Don't worry you'll miss something. It's easy to jump around. And you may disagree, but that's okay. I don't mean to challenge you. I'm just asking you to think for yourself. Here we go. Now, this is a continuation of conflicts and controversies. And it starts off, this section is just words. Words are the world for lies. What makes words tricky is that even a small difference can change their meaning. A change in tone or adding a qualifier makes it easy to say one thing and mean another. Lawyers know it and create documents so confusing that it takes another lawyer to interpret them. Even when lawyers can disagree on what the language actually says, and every word, even then, lawyers can disagree on what the language actually says. And every word in a legal document is important, even if it's confusing. If you agree to its terms, whether it's clear or not, you'll be held accountable to it. Asking for what you want isn't wrong. But if the details of who's responsible for what are buried in a mountain of legalese, you should respect yourself and question the document's fairness. Honest intentions should be openly expressed. You can protect your interests, be complete and foresighted, and still state your case simply. True, it's possible the language is needed to clarify the agreement and avoid future problems. But it's weird how the creation can be so baffling when the intent is to create an understanding. For those people good for their word, an agreement can be as easy as a handshake. But however you make your agreements, you should always protect yourself against dishonesty. Written agreements can be confusing, so it's a good idea to question any contract you sign. Whether you're buying a car, renting an apartment, or doing some business, read what you're signing. If someone's impatient or objects, you can be sure they're thinking about themselves and not you. It's true, reading a contract takes time, and it's inconvenient. But like brushing your teeth, it's part of the job of living and the natural course of taking care of yourself. Remember, you can take a contract home and read it at your own pace without troubling anyone. Or you can have someone you trust read it for you. Sometimes a schedule demands that you make your decision right away, but there's no choice you'll ever have to make that requires your signature where you won't have time to read it and know what you're signing. Next section. Just be honest with yourself. There's a saying, to thine own self be true. It means more than being your own best friend. It means being important. It's important to be honest with yourself. In your thoughts, you should think of yourself truthfully. You can appreciate your abilities without thinking you're better than anyone else, and you can accept your faults without feeling that you're less than anyone else. As life would have it, honesty and accuracy can be far apart. You could be wrong in your understanding, but your desire should be to always face the truth, whatever it is. It's because you can work with the truth. When you know the facts, you can exploit the good things for your benefit, and you can change the things you don't like to become the person you do like. You can see yourself as the person you want to be and not someone people expect you to be. Lying to yourself wastes your time. Lies only delay the inevitable. The truth, like justice, is perfect and complete. God's accounting for it is specific and eternal. The truth will always resolve itself. When you're fooling yourself, you're solving non-existent problems. But on your true path, you accept yourself without judgment for being the person you are. When you're honest, you can love every part of yourself and still appreciate there can be room for improvement. With time and truth, you can heal your character and become the person you really are, the one you enjoy and admire. That's a good place to stop for now. Thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you found it worthwhile. I hope you were intrigued and inspired. I enjoy sharing what I spent my whole life learning. Now I pass it along to you so you can make your life easier. I appreciate your comments and suggestions. Remember to subscribe. Hope to see you all next time. All the best.